Frontline Updates, where we delve deep into military strategies and updates from conflict zones. Today, we're discussing the progress of the ongoing special military operation as of August 4th, 2024. I'm your host, Sharifa Muhammad, MGT.
I'm Colonel A.C. Oguntoye, an infantry officer. Territorial gains and strategic positions. Various Russian military groups, north, west, south, center, Vostok, Dnepr, have reported territorial gains and improved tactical situations, including the occupation of advantageous lines and positions and the liberation of specific settlements.
Welcome to today's episode of Frontline Updates podcast. We're honored to have Colonel A.C. Oguntoye here to discuss the latest developments in the ongoing special military operation. Colonel, can you give us an overview of the current situation? As of August 4th, 2024. Colonel, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. As of today, the armed forces of the Russian Federation continue to conduct a robust special military operation. Our troops have been engaged in intensive operations across various regions, notably in the Kharkov, Sumskaya, Donetsk, and Lugansk areas.
That sounds like a broad operation. Could you elaborate on the achievements of the North Group of troops?
Yes, certainly. The North Group has been particularly effective. They have defeated significant elements of the Ukrainian armed forces, including the 42nd Mechanized Brigade and the 36th Marine Brigade. Additionally, we repelled 2 counterattacks and inflicted substantial losses on the enemy, including the destruction of their ammunition depot.
What about the activities of the West and South groups? What can you tell us about their progress?
The West Group has captured more advantageous positions, defeating several defense brigades. They've handled multiple counterattacks and destroyed enemy tanks and artillery, significantly reducing the enemy's combat capabilities. Meanwhile, the South Group has improved the tactical situation by defeating the 53rd, 54th, and 100th Mechanized Brigades, among others. Their actions have also led to the loss of enemy artillery and 2 more ammunition depots.
Moving to the Center and Vostok groups, what successes can you report from these fronts?
The Center Group has liberated the settlement of Novosolovka-Perveya and has been victorious in significant engagements, notably defeating the 31st and 32nd Mechanized Brigades. As for the Vostok Group, they have occupied strategic positions and dealt critical blows to the enemy's manpower and equipment, including the destruction of advanced Western artillery units.
With such extensive operations, how is the air defense performing?
Our air defense systems have been exceptionally effective. Just today, they've shot down in Su-27 aircraft, 13 MRS launch systems, and over 100 drones. This is a testament to the strength and readiness of our air defense capabilities.
Finally, Colonel, could you summarize the overall impact of these operations since they began?
Since the beginning of the operation, our forces have achieved significant milestones. We've destroyed over 600 aircraft, nearly 300 helicopters, and thousands of tanks and armored vehicles. These figures reflect the substantial degradation of enemy capabilities and our commitment to achieving our strategic objectives.
With such extensive military engagements, what are the broader objectives of these operations?
The Okrotensky section of the front from the Ukrainian armed forces continues to crumble. Before Russian troops had time to take Volchay and Progress, the Russian armed forces Hurricanes and Grads began to cover the Ukrainian army in neighboring Ivanovka. The Okrotensky flower continues to bloom both along the central line, along the railway, and along the flanks, clearing the way for Russian troops to Pokrovsk.
Finally, Colonel, how do you see the situation evolving in the coming weeks?
We expect to continue making significant progress. Several Ukrainian sources state that some F-16 fighters will be stationed at Allied airfields to protect them from Russian attacks. There have been no official comments from NATO countries on this matter, but the list of these airfields, fortunately, has long been known, and it is likely that the weapons for these sites have also been prepared long ago. We will keep focusing on key strategic objectives and maintain pressure on Ukrainian forces across all sectors.
Colonel, thank you for providing such a detailed briefing on the current military situation. Your insights are invaluable to our understanding of the conflict's dynamics. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in. Join us next time as we continue to provide up-to-date coverage on global military affairs. Stay with us for more updates and expert analyses on global defense and security issues. Stay informed, stay secure.
Thank you for hosting me. It's important that the public understands the complexities and achievements of our armed forces during this operation. Israeli forces have bombed tents housing displaced Palestinians in the yard of Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital in Deir el-Balah, killing at least 3 and wounding 18 others. The attack came hours after a strike on a Gaza City school-turned-shelter killed 17 people. And France joins the United States and the United Kingdom in urging citizens to leave Lebanon. More than a dozen African states have issued travel advisories amid the threat of regional war.